the beginning, Craig Ando Anderson was sitting pretty low on the pro surfer pecking order. Now the 25-year-old South African is one of the most recognizable free surfers in the world. A guy who oozes style, who makes every turn look sweet and effortless, the kind of guy who looks good standing still on a wave, only to launch and land in obscure air and close it out. We caught up with him in Hawaii to talk about style, modern surfing, and where this curious rise of his is heading.
Style is everything in a way. I feel like if I maybe didn't have a different sort of way of surfing a wave, I probably wouldn't have a career in surfing, so I'm grateful for that. You just surf the way you surf. You can't teach yourself to surf differently, and you know, everyone's got a unique style, and I guess that's just the way it is, which is cool.
His passion to live the life of a tramp played a central role in his rise, and that started as a grommet back home in South Africa.
I grew up in South Africa. I spent pretty much most of my life. Lived across the road from the beach and in Port Elizabeth, so right near J-Bay. Yeah, just led a pretty simple life, and I have two sisters, and my family, we immigrated to Australia when I was 16 years old. In Australia, everyone's just surf crazy, you know. There's just a large community of people that are excited about surfing, and there's always, you know, contests growing up, and yeah, it was a pretty different change, but I was definitely grateful for that change, and if there wasn't that competitive realm, surfing would obviously be a lot different. That's maybe why, you know, back in the day it was a lot more core, and every now and again I'll do a contest and it just doesn't feel normal to me, but I've got a lot of respect for all the guys that compete.
Nothing stands between the goofy footer Ando and his desire to score waves these days.
Kind of crazy growing up and, you know, going to school, and then all of a sudden I finished school and I have this, you know, surfing career, which is quite amazing. I never thought I'd ever, you know, be fortunate enough to travel around the world and get paid to surf. Confuses me every day and trips me out.
Now his surfing has been lauded in feature films like Castles in the Sky from Taylor Steele, for which he traveled to South Africa again.
We got really good waves, and yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. And as well as Kai Neville's, all the films that he's done, Modern Collective, Lost Atlas, and Dear Suburbia, I've been a part of all those movies, which is it's been really cool to hang out with those guys and do trips with all the up-and-coming guys that are really amazing to surf with.
Ando's style, a fusion of progressive aerial surfing and classic silky lines, has seen him gain a global cult following.
Aerial surfing's become, which is cool, it's become pretty popular in the sport, and you've seen it go from like power surfing to, you know, these younger guys doing all the crazy airs, and yeah, I do all the video trips with Chipper Wilson and John and Dane, and all those guys are just crazy at airs, so I'm just trying to keep up with them all. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy that side of surfing, and ever since I was a little kid I was racing along trying to do airs, and it's fresh, it's new, it's fun to, you know, try airs and land them, and yeah, a lot of the ways we try surf these days are well suited for airs. I'm not really the big wave kind of guy. I like chasing the big waves, and you know, that's kind of what Hawaii's known for. I rarely enjoy myself here in the water. It's always so busy, and you know, you got to be pretty aggressive to get good waves here, and I'm probably the exact opposite. Every now and again I have fun at rocky lefts, or sit out pipe forever and maybe get one little barrel or whatever, but it's fun to come here and catch up with everyone.
Quicksilver already snapped him up as a grom. Now he might just be the most watchable free surfer in the world.
They just support me to travel and make videos, and you know, work with photographers and getting content for magazines, and yeah, it blows my mind that that's a job and that's an avenue, but yeah, I guess I'm just one of those fortunate couple of guys that get to free surf, having a good time, which, you know, that's what surfing's all about.
And that's how Ando will always go, his way. A style master in doing whatever makes him feel happy.